just have a chat, just you and me, nobody else listening in. It's just you, just me, having a little bit of a private conversation about how hard you're finding it to wake up at your normal time in the morning, how you're needing more sleep, how you're struggling to drag yourselves out of bed. Look, I'm in exactly the same boat. And in fact, I was talking with my friend Mark Drager, who lives in Canada, this morning, and he was saying the same thing. It is so hard to wake up and get on with things and move your body out of the bed in the morning. The reason for this is pretty simple, twofold. First of all, you're out of your normal routine. So when we are out of our normal routine, it plays havoc with our sleep cycle, it plays havoc with hormones, energy levels, all of the things, right? And we know that. You know when you're on holidays and you just naturally sleep longer. You know when you're on holidays and you go to bed later and wake up later, and all of the things happen when you're out of your routine. But here's the second, more insidious reason why this is happening for you. For me too, for everybody, right? We're all experiencing this, and if you're not, I want to know your secret. We as a community are under a great deal of pressure and stress and uncertainty at the moment because things are, as you know, I'm not telling you anything you don't know there, right? Because things are changing so quickly and we're having to constantly process new information, our brains are working overtime. It's requiring that much more energy. What some people don't understand is brain processing requires energy just like physical activity does. And so when we are learning new information, when we are dealing with stresses, when we are dealing with traumas, which we're dealing with all of that stuff right now, right? It requires that much more mental energy than we're used to. Not only that, when you're asleep, your brain is still processing what's gone on during your day. That's a normal thing. That's what dreams are all about. I know for me at the moment, what I'm experiencing is I feel like I'm pretty calm most of the day, but I feel like I'm consciously alert. And what I mean by that is I'm always reactive immediately to a new press release or a new press conference so that I can find out if there's anything new that I need to be aware of to support my business coaching clients. I'm really not stressed, not on a conscious level, not worried, not on a conscious level, but very alert and aware. Now that requires a great deal of energy to stay at that level of alertness and awareness, and we usually see that in people when they're in a state of experiencing a trauma. Your awareness level leaps out, right? What I'm noticing in myself, I feel pretty calm during the day. Of a night, I'm not having too much difficulty getting to sleep most of the time. Of a morning, when I wake up, I'm finding it very hard to wake up, and just before I wake up, I'm having really intense dreams that are reflective of worry. I've had dreams about being in hospital. I've had dreams about being naked in the foyer of a hotel. Ridiculous dreams, but they're reflective of the level of processing and energy and worry and stress that we are all experiencing to varying degrees right now. So what do we do about this? Well, one, you could try sticking to your normal routine as closely as possible, even if you're working from home. And that just means going to bed at a normal time and getting up as close as possible to a normal time. Number two, if you need more sleep though, have it. So perhaps go to bed at normal time, or maybe even half an hour earlier. And if you need more sleep in the morning, so if you're used to getting up at 5 a.m. and hitting the gym and doing all of those things, maybe just back off on that a little bit just for now. And I want you to be really clear that it is just for now. This is not you throwing the baby out with the bathwater. This is not you giving up. This is you actually being responsive to what your body and your brain is needing right now. And your sleep is symptomatic of that. So give yourself a bit more sleep if that's what your brain needs, if that's what your body needs, if that's what every part of you is yelling at you that you need, allow that to happen. Number three, try to make sure you get some exercise every day. You remember the old 30 minutes a day exercise campaigns from when we were kids? I think they were Life Be In It ads, weren't they? Try and get your 30 minutes exercise most days. I am guilty as charged. I have actually had, during this past week, there was a period of time there where I don't think I left my apartment for 3 days in a row. I was busy, I was hunkered down, I was doing all the things, and then it suddenly dawned on me I actually hadn't been outside. So try and get your 30 minutes a day exercise if you can. If you can't, try to at least get some fresh air and sunshine. If you've got a balcony or a backyard, sit outside in the fresh air and sunshine at least once every day to try and just sort of soak up the goodness of that vitamin D. And I think, the normal sleep hygiene practices, no stimulants prior to bed, all of that sort of stuff. But the key thing I think right now is self-compassion. So if you're needing more sleep, do not buy into the criticism. I'm actually seeing a lot of people criticizing themselves at the moment because they're needing more sleep, or because they're not getting up as early as they usually do, or because they're finding it hard to wake up in the morning. So if that's you, back off, buddy. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a little bit of self-compassion. Treat yourself the way you would your best friend, okay? Be kind. And hopefully, before you know it, we'll hit a new normal and routines will start to take shape in a way that's a bit more sustainable. But for now, go easy on yourself. Have a great day. Bye.